pressing it. Hopefully you're ready. It's a hey! See,
Hi!
I always clap. We did it.
I know, I've been watching you all morning as I was in the bathroom, like getting ready and putting my makeup on. So,
which you look fabulous. I love your blue, your line on your eye and your red lip.
thanks. I was trying to mix it up and play with it. I can show you the outfit that I'm wearing right now too.
Yeah, show us your outfit.
Okay.
Oh, fun.
So
wow, look at that.
Vintage and secondhand. Except the shoes, they're vegan leather. But yeah.
I love it. I love it.
And
I love the color palette. It's very sunny.
Yeah, I was trying to do some playful, happy colors. It's been kind of like my mood lately. So yeah.
That's a great outfit.
Around.
You look fabulous.
Thank you. Okay.
You know, a little outfit of the day action.
Yeah, you did a little bit earlier.
Should I show you my outfit too?
I would love to see. I see some pink and leopard.
Okay, so this is a dress that I've had for 10 years that I got at H&M, and it's one piece.
Oh, no
it's all one piece. So it looks like a skirt with a shirt attached, and it's got a little pussy bow, and you can use it, wear it as a bow, of course.
Is that what those are called? Pussy bows?
Yeah, I know, right? Or you can leave it open like that, just like a little tie. And then this is my thrifted. I got this Jones Wear thrifted oversized blazer in a peachy pink color. So just, you know, just kind of subdued for me.
Nice. I like it. It's very spring, very kind of business chat casual, like whatever.
Yeah, I feel like this is a good Tuesday look because it's daytime, or my daytime chat, and then the Saturday night we can get a little more crazy. So for a disco party. So you did your bangs. They look nice and fresh.
Yeah, I've done them twice since being in quarantine. Somebody wants to say hi. This is my cat, Thor.
Oh, hi, Thor. He's beautiful.
He just hopped up on this little bench in front of me and wanted some attention. So,
of course, why wouldn't he want attention? He's so cute.
Yeah, he's been very attached to me. I don't know about you and you guys as with your pets, but they've been like all over us lately and just giving us love. I feel like they're intuitive. They know what's going on and they know that they need to be there with you.
Aw, well, yeah. I mean, animals, they sense emotions, and they even sense when people are sick. Like I know lots of cancer patients or people with severe illness, and their pets stay by their side, like they would leave.
I mean, that's what I would want if I was leaving this world. I'd be like, give me my fur babies as well as like my lovers around me, you know?
Just pile them on top of me. All the love. Aw, that's so sweet. So tell us a little bit about yourself, Miss Honey Lavender, your name, where you're from.
Okay. So I'm originally from San Diego, California, but I moved up to Portland, Oregon a few years ago.
Cool.
With a partner, my boyfriend Grant, who works in coffee. He's actually working right now. He works at Stumptown Coffee Roasters. So nice. It's one of the few businesses in Portland that are like open and working. Not the cafes, but he works in production.
Everybody needs their coffee, okay?
Yeah. My cold brew was in the bathroom when I was getting ready with my metal straw and all that. Yeah, so I focus on sustainability, eco and vintage fashion, styling, and clean beauty. And since I live in the Pacific Northwest, I can't help but put little tidbits of like nature and hiking and like outdoorsy kind of stuff with my, region that I'm in. I love it here.
And you're also a hairstylist.
Oh, yes. I've loved layers to me. And I make jewelry, and I like just creative things, working with my hands, obviously. Yeah.
When you do do you do eco styling for hair products, or what
I knew you were going to ask, so I brought a couple of the things that I used on my hair today, and I actually was going to show you kind of a little tutorial right now.
Oh.
So I curled my hair this morning, and I didn't brush it out. So one thing I like to do, when you curl and like straighten your hair, you want to set your hair and like not touch it. So I switched to my makeup and did my makeup instead. So now with curls, I like to use my fingers, and you brush them out.
So how did you curl your hair, with an iron, like a barrel, or
a 1.5 inch curling iron? It's one of those like Hot Tools cheap brands. I've been trying to go for more of like a retro kind of hair look since I've trimmed my bangs so short. So
yeah, it's got a bit of a 70s vibe, like with the big waves going out.
Yeah,
little
like
Farrah Fawcett, and a little bit like rockabilly. So you've got like this fusion of like something harkening retro. Yeah.
I mix all kinds of vintage eras. Like yesterday I was obsessing over like 50s and 60s pinup kind of hair and that kind of look.
Yeah.
And I've actually
do it all.
Yeah,
with
I
that.
just mix 70s with 40s and 20s. So, so yeah, I'm gonna brush out my curls a little bit, and I'll do like a little hair tutorial with the products that I'm using. So,
I really like the cut. Is it a shag?
yeah, I have a really grown out shag.
It looks really good. I've always wanted a shag, but
You
I
can totally
haven't
pull
had
it
the
off.
balls to get one, or the lady balls.
Lady boss. I found someone here in Portland that works at Strange Powers. It's a really cool, like, eco vegan hair product salon. It has like a lot of plants and everything everywhere. The girl that works there is named Madeline. She gave me the best haircut of my life, and it was really worth it. And now it's like 7 months grown out, and it still looks pretty
It
good.
still
And
looks
they're kind
really
of
decent.
and my bangs, before I trimmed them before quarantine, were like maybe to here, and I was considering
Wow.
cutting them out. But then I just had an impulse moment being a hairdresser, and I was like, I'm gonna chop them.
I
So
saw your video. You just like went for it. I was like, whoa.
I have no like emotion or attachment to hair, so when I cut hair, I'm just like, there it goes. Like if you're someone that comes to me and I cut your hair and you're going from like long to short layers, I'm just like going at it, and you may be inside like freaking out. And I'm
In
just
shock.
like, it's just hair.
It'll grow. Well, speaking of growing, my hair grows incredibly fast, and of course, you know, I'm a brunette and I go blonde, and obviously I'm afraid, you know, to touch it up myself when it comes to color. I've seen some of the influencers on here that are doing their at-home color, and I was like, oh my god, my hairdresser would kill me if I did that.
Yeah.
Any advice for roots?
So personally, I focus more on cutting since before quarantine, I was a children's haircut specialist. So I actually work with kiddos from like newborns to like teenagers.
Oh,
so it was called
so
Sit
cute.
Still Kids. I'm still probably going to get rehired back on with them, but Sit Still Kids is kind of a new franchise company. So we kind of focus more on like braiding and styling and like different like barber kind of shortcuts on little boys and like layers on little girls and giving them curls. So I do have my knowledge and background with color, and my mom's also a hairdresser as well as my cousin. She also
wow,
lives here
it's in the
Portland.
family, it's in the blood.
Yeah, so I know like, hi, thank you, bits and pieces of hair coloring. So for someone like you, I would say ask your hairdresser what she uses on you. Try to order and buy the same products that she used on you.
That's a great tip.
So, I mean, it's going to be different for everyone, whether you color your roots and lift it with a volume or you bleach it and tone it. So it just kind of varies from hair to hair. Like if I were to do balayage on my ends to make them like lighter, to put like a funky color on, I would probably use like a low level lift lightener with a bleach powder, and I would just hand paint it on and like watch it, because with bleach, it like, depending on the formula you get, it will expand and lighten as the longer it's on your hair. So you kind of have to like sit in front of a mirror and do it and like watch it. And then like if you need like a color, like they have these like in hair school, they have these like tonal charts. That when you like scrub your like bleach away and see if the color matches the tone in the chart, then you wash your hair and tone it when it's wet in the shower or whatever after.
Right.
So
yeah, I mean, and that's why professionals have training, and there are those charts. Yeah.
I'm hoping down the road we can play with more temporary and fun, playful colors with the kids' hair, because a lot of parents come in and we have the spray colors that we would spray pink or blue on the hair, but it would wash out. But the more like mid to teenagers like wanted like the more lightened hair with the color. So hopefully down the road we can do more color in the workplace. But for now, I just know from my own experience what advice I can give to someone like you. So just ask your hairdressers.
Yeah, just talk to your hairdresser. Great, thank you. Is there anything else you wanted to share about your eco lifestyle or anything whatsoever?
So a few products I have in front of me are things I use on my hair, and they're like more natural brands. The first one is called Loma. They're a natural hair brand. This is just a hair oil, which I recommend everybody use hair oil if your ends feel dry or if you need some shine to your hair. So I just do like a pump size amount. I do like 2 there. And after you get out of the shower, or even if it's like second day or third day hair and it's frizzy and not being like cooperative, like if your hair feels pretty dry, get a hair oil and just rub it in at the ends and like work it through. You don't want to put it at the root because then products build up.
Yeah.
So this is something I do on myself like a lot.
Nice.
I have a lot of like hair oil and stuff in my hair right now, so it's not gonna frizz. And then
This is called Loma. Okay, we'll get products from you and then we'll post them up.
But yeah, any hair oil would do. I just like Loma because it's natural. I also have a Trader Joe's shea butter coconut oil one that is more natural than I used to. So yeah, this brand's really great. And then another brand that I like is R&Co. Oops, so slippery. They're owned by Oribe. So Oribe isn't as natural as R&Co. These are a complete vegan line. I have here the hairspray and a dry shampoo. So for someone like me, if I want some body and volume, I'll use the dry shampoo at the roots to kind of give me some body.
Yes.
To make it more like 70s, 80s big hair.
Wow.
So I'll do
I'm
one
jealous
side.
of your hair. It's so big. Ooh, ah.
So you can kind of see a difference in the body that
Absolutely.
a dry shampoo can do between like when you have a product in and you just kind of shake it in versus the other side. I'm going to make it even to the side. So I'm going to do a photo shoot later.
Oh, nice.
Shoot some stuff on a self-timer to try to get some more outfit pictures. For
How do you get such great photos? What's your, what do you use for your setup?
So I have my iPhone. See, look how big this is now. It's like
wow.
80s hair. Dry
Ooh,
shampoo.
that dry shampoo. Yes, Morella. Morella also has gorgeous, beautiful big hair.
Oh yeah, sorry, there was one last thing, the hairspray. So I like to use, like, even for your hair, if you curl it, if they fall flat at the end of the day, I use like this is called a flexible hairspray, or something that's like a lighter one, instead of like putting like helmet head and doing like Aquanet or something really heavy.
I was told that finishing spray is better for your hair than actual hairspray because it doesn't have as much alcohol in it.
Yeah.
Is that true? I don't know. I could be wrong.
Sorry, I'm inhaling the fumes. Personally, after I use these up, I plan on switching to non-aerosol spray cans, the ones that just pump like this, because then you can recycle the packaging.
True.
And I've been really on a journey lately, obsessing over zero waste beauty and lifestyle. So I'm going to consider trying to buy some shampoo bars and conditioner bars and go that route maybe this summer. So
shampoo bars. Do you recommend any companies that do shampoo bars? Like a good one, maybe. I mean, I have very greasy hair, but I guess one that has like a few different hair types in their line.
So I haven't personally tried any yet. It's on my like to try list.
To-do list, yeah.
Like talk about it and share on my platform.
Yeah, let us know when you do find one.
But there's a company called Earth Hero that I was on their website shopping, and they have a lot of zero waste sustainable products. It's a
Earth Hero.
They
Great. only
sell zero waste and natural products. So I'm going to order from there as soon as my stimulus check comes in, or I get a second tax return check. I'm kind of not trying to worry about that stuff right now, but low key, I'm kind of freaking out since I'm not working right now. I don't really.
Yeah, no, I totally get that. My husband and I are not working now either. We're musicians, so of course all the gigs are ixnay. So thank goodness for the support that's coming in to us here in Canada and you down in the States too. Everybody needed to apply this week actually, so go do that.
Yeah, guys, let us know how it goes. I'm there with you.
Yeah. So, okay, well, what was the last company you said? It was a dude's name for the nut.
Earthhero.com.
Earth Hero.
And then the products I use are Loma, and someone was asking about the dry shampoo. It's R&Co, and this one's called Death Valley.
Nice.
So you can probably go on Pinterest.
It goes incredibly fast, and of course, you know, I'm a brunette and I go blonde, and obviously I'm afraid, you know, to touch it up myself when it comes to color. I've seen some of the influencers on here that are doing their at-home color, and I was like, oh my god, my hairdresser would kill me if I did that.
Yeah.
Any advice for roots?
So personally, I focus more on cutting since before quarantine I was a children's haircut specialist, so I actually work with kiddos from like newborns to like teenagers.
Oh.
So it was called
So
Sit
cute.
Still Kids. I'm still probably going to get rehired back on with them, but Sit Still Kids is kind of a new franchise company. So we kind of focus more on like braiding and styling and like different like barber kind of shortcuts on little boys and like layers on little girls and giving them curls. So I do have my knowledge and background with color, and my mom's also a hairdresser as well as my cousin. She also
wow, it's in the family, it's in the blood.
Yeah, so I know like, hi, thank you, bits and pieces of hair coloring. So for someone like you, I would say ask your hairdresser what she uses on you. try to order and buy the same products that she used on you.
That's a great tip.
So, I mean, it's going to be different for everyone, whether you color your roots and lift it with a volume or you bleach it and tone it. So it just kind of varies from hair to hair. Like if I were to do balayage on my ends to make them like lighter, to put like a funky color on, I would probably use like a low level lift lightener with a bleach powder, and I would just hand paint it on and like watch it, because with bleach, it like, depending on the formula you get, it will expand and lighten as the longer it's on your hair. So you kind of have to like sit in front of a mirror, do it, and like watch it. And then like if you need like a color, like they have these like in hair school, they have these like tonal charts. Yeah. That when you like scrub your like bleach away and see if the color matches the tone in the chart, then you wash your hair and tone it when it's wet in the shower or whatever after.
Right.
So
yeah, I mean, and that's why professionals have training, and there are those charts. Yeah.
I'm hoping down the road we can play with more temporary and fun, playful colors with the kids' hair. Because a lot of parents come in and we have the spray colors that we would spray pink or blue on the hair, but it would wash out. But the more like mid to teenagers like wanted like the more lightened hair with the color. So hopefully down the road we can do more color in the workplace. But for now, I just know from my own experience what advice I can give to someone like you. So just ask your hairdressers.
Yeah, just talk to your hairdresser. Great, thank you. Is there anything else you wanted to share about your eco lifestyle or anything whatsoever?
So a few products I have in front of me are things I use on my hair, and they're like more natural brands. The first one is called Loma. They're a natural hair brand. This is just a hair oil, which I recommend everybody use hair oil if your ends feel dry or if you need some shine to your hair. So I just do like a pump size amount. Like 2 there. And after you get out of the shower, or even if it's like second day or third day hair and it's frizzy and not being like cooperative, like if your hair feels pretty dry, get a hair oil and just rub it in at the ends and like work it through. You don't want to put it at the root because then products build up. Yeah. So this is something I do on myself like a lot. Nice. I have a lot of like hair oil and stuff in my hair right now, so it's not gonna frizz. And then
this is called Loma. Okay, I'll get products from you and then we'll post them up.
But yeah, any hair oil would do. I just like Loma because it's natural. I also have a Trader Joe's shea butter coconut oil one that is more natural than I used to. So yeah, this brand's really great. And then another brand that I like is R&Co. Oops, so slippery. They're owned by Oribe. So Oribe isn't as natural as R&Co. These are a complete vegan line. I have here the hairspray and a dry shampoo. So for someone like me, if I want some body and volume, I'll use the dry shampoo at the roots to kind of give me some body. Yes. To make it more like 70s, 80s big hair.
Wow.
So I'll do
I'm
one
jealous
side.
of your hair. It's so big. Ooh,
So you can kind of see a difference in the body that a dry shampoo can do between like when you have a product in and you just kind of shake it in versus the other side. I'm going to make it even to the side. So I'm going to do a photo shoot later.
Oh, nice.
Shoot some stuff on a self-timer to try to get some more outfit pictures. For
How do you get such great photos? What's your, what do you use for your setup?
So I have my iPhone. See, look how big this is now. It's like 80s hair.
Dry shampoo. Yes, Morella. Morella also has gorgeous, beautiful big hair.
Oh yeah, sorry, there was one last thing, the hairspray. So I like to use like even for your hair, if you curl it, if they fall flat at the end of the day, I use like this is called a flexible hairspray, or something that's like a lighter one instead of like putting like helmet head and doing like Aquanet or something really heavy.
I was told that finishing spray is better for your hair than actual hairspray because it doesn't have as much alcohol in it.
Yeah.
Is that true? I don't know. I could be wrong.
Sorry. I've been inhaling the fumes. Personally, after I use these up, I plan on switching to non-aerosol spray cans, the ones that just pump like this, because then you can recycle the packaging.
True.
And I've been really on a journey lately obsessing over zero waste beauty and lifestyle. So I'm going to consider trying to buy some shampoo bars and conditioner bars and go that route maybe this summer. So
shampoo bars, do you recommend any companies that do shampoo bars? Like a good one, maybe I mean, I have very greasy hair, but I guess one that has like a few different hair types in their line.
So I haven't personally tried any yet. It's on my like to try list, and
To-do
I'll
list, yeah.
probably like talk about it and share on my platform.
Yeah, let us know when you do find one.
But there's a company called Earth Hero that I was on their website shopping, and they have a lot of zero waste sustainable products. It's a company
Earth Hero,
they
great.
only sell zero waste and natural products. So I'm going to order from there as soon as my stimulus check comes in, or I get a second tax return check. I'm kind of not trying to worry about that stuff right now, but low key, I'm kind of freaking out since I'm not working right now. I don't really.
Yeah, no, I totally get that. My husband and I are not working now either. We're musicians, so of course all the gigs are ixnay.
Yeah.
So thank goodness for the support that's coming in to us here in Canada and you down in the States too. Everybody needed to apply this week actually, so go do that.
Yeah, guys, let us know how it goes. I'm there
Yeah.
with you.
Yeah. So okay, well that what was the last company you said? It was a dude's name for the
earthhero.com.
Earth Hero.
And then the products I use are Loma, and someone was asking about the dry shampoo. It's R&Co, and this one's called Death Valley.
Nice.
So you can probably go on Pinterest or Google and look up natural makeup and hair care, but when it's vegan, it's like paraben-free, sulfate-free. Look as clean as a product as you can. I know there's even apps that's called like the Goody app or something that you can like download app to your phone and check how clean it is. I'm meaning to get that on my phone. I just have a million apps, so.
Oh, I know. I've been
storage.
telling me about that too. I tried to make a video and my phone's like, you're out of storage. So I went to clean out my whole phone last night, and it's a process, girl.
Yeah. That's another thing on
we're
my
decluttering our closets. We have to declutter our phones too. I mean, our technology is like getting bogged down.
Yeah. So
especially these days.
You were asking something earlier, and you said something about ethical. What am I saying? Like fashion. Were you talking more about clothing?
Yeah. Well, we have 3 minutes left if you want to chat about that.
So I'm gonna be filming like later this week IGTV video on sharing my favorite ethical and sustainable fair trade like fashion and jewelry and shoe clothing brands. So that will and I'm not shopping at like big box stores or like corporate stores anymore. Like I've cut fast fashion up completely. I forget what the last one was, but that's kind of like my guideline. So
that's your guideline?
Someone like you.
I mean, I don't have a strict guideline for myself. I usually try to stick to thrifting if I need an item.
That was my last one.
There you go. So that's my number one is like, if I'm in need of something, I'll definitely hit up the thrift shops first. And if I can't find it and it's maybe for an event that's coming up and I really need this specific thing, I will check online to see if I can find it. And my last resort obviously would be go shopping in the big box stores. But I'm not buying just to buy anymore, and I'm trying to shop my closet as much as I can.
Yeah.
I've just done a closet detox. I also shared an IGTV on the process that I go through for my closet detox.
Yeah, I saw
and helping others going through closet detoxes too at this time. But yeah, I'm trying to just focus on, I'm looking over here, one of my racks of clothing.
Ooh, let's see. Ooh, so much color. I love all the purple.
Yeah, so that's just some of the stuff that I've been featuring on Instagram. I do have an actual closet behind me of my stuff. But yeah, so I'm trying to shop my closet as much as I can. And all these challenges that I've been following on here have been so fun because, I'm, working my brain on reinventing and being creative with what I have. So that's kind of like what I've been doing in the last little while.
Love it.
Awesome. Yeah. So does anybody have any questions for myself or Miss Honey Lavender? Was there anything else you wanted to talk about?
I guess I'm just trying to use this time in quarantine to be extra productive and pretend that I'm like a full-time influencer when really I have a full-time job outside of this doing hair. So every Monday to Tuesday, I'm putting out a new blog post. Every Thursday, I'll be doing a new IGTV video, which last week I just did one where my boyfriend dressed me. And then
I love that one.
Yeah, you should do
idea.
It with your husband.
I was thinking about that. I was like, oh my God, what the hell would he put together for me? But he did a great job, your partner. Yeah.
like when you know your partner and how they dress and like their style, is interesting to see how like he would put me in something that I own that's like his version of what he likes. So that
That's
was
really
fun.
cute. I love that. I think we should just all try that for fun.
Yeah.
Dress
The,
each
like,
other for a day, right?
my partner dress me challenge, whether it's a guy, girl, whoever. It'd be so fun.
That would be a fun challenge, actually. Really funny, too.
And then the last thing I will mention is that every Saturday I've been getting back into the YouTube game, so I'm posting YouTube videos to my channel every Saturday.
Great.
So last week was like a vlog of like my week in quarantine, and the week before that was when I went camping in the Tillamook National Forest here in Portland.
Nice.
Yeah, and then I'm filming.
So vlogging, a little vlogging on YouTube.
And
nice.
I'm filming a video this week on my camera that's how to do different curls. So I tried yesterday doing like ragdoll curls with like the t-shirt strips, and that didn't really work out for me. And then I did like rollers. I had heated rollers. And then the last one I was going to do was like pin curls, and then how I can style it and do like a vintage or like unique hairstyle with it. Because I figured people are liking my hair tutorial stuff. So I'm just playing around with the type of
Well, you are a hairstylist, so you got to use your talent and skills.
Yeah.
We're all dying. I mean, we're all dying over here with our hair in quarantine. But I love your tips about using the oils, because it's not something I normally do, is using like those natural oils, because I'm always afraid that it might get too greasy.
No, just don't put it on your roots. Put it on your mids to ends. And then you can even put it in your hair before bed. So it will sink in, and the next morning it's not going to feel as greasy. You can just like slick your fingers through it and then style it from there.
Do you know, you remember those, it's like the hot towel treatment? You put your oil in your hair, and then you get a warm towel, and then it kind of just absorbs in. Do you recommend any of that?
For me personally, I have not done that like at home. That's more of like a professional thing to do at the salon. I do hair masks. I use it's a 10 Miracle, like cheap, basic. It's kind of natural, like hair mask, and I just put that in. I'm lazy. I put it in before I shower or take a bath. So I'll put it in dry and comb it in on my mids to ends and let that sink in for 30 minutes, and then I'll wash my hair with shampoo and not put conditioner, and it's like it revamps your ends. So a hair mask once a week is good, or doing it as needed, as well as like.
So once a week. And how often do you recommend that hair oil in the ends?
I do it every day.
Every day.
Because I like color and like lighten and play with my hair. So if it's damaged, you can.
Oh, girl.
It's like an everyday treatment.
Yeah, every day. Okay, I'm gonna get on it and start ordering some stuff, because their poor hair is breaking.
Sounds like you need some hair treatments, hair mask and hair oil.
Hair mask and hair oil. Does anybody else have any questions for Miss Honey Lavender about hair, eco, lifestyle, anything? So you've got a blog?
Yes.
What's your name of your blog?
So it's Miss Honey Lavender. So the term honey lavender came from a ice cream flavor. When I was in college in San Francisco, they have this like ice cream place called By Right, and they have a By Right creamery, and I would always go and get the honey lavender ice cream flavor, and I always thought it was just like a fun, like playful phrase or like idea, like cute and whimsical. So I took that and turned it into like my whole branding, and I love primary colors.
It does. It speaks to the whole sustainable, natural.
Oh yeah,
I love it.
It works on many levels. I definitely was just known as like honey_lavender on Instagram for a while, and I've changed it to Miss, because then that wasn't taken on like the blog, because you have to like buy your domain name. And over the years it's morphed, and since I've moved to Portland and kind of rebranded myself, I had more of a focused niche, and then I've also focused on like my branding colors, as well as focusing it with like my name and what I represent. So if you're trying to grow an online business, thinking about all that stuff's really important. And I know you're definitely an entrepreneur as well, and have different areas that you kind of like funnel with your workouts. You're a stylist, you're a musician, like
yes, I have, everything is separate right now. I've always wondered, like, should I kind of put them all together, but it might confuse the heck out of people. So I decided to separate them. And yes, I'm doing, I am a full-time musician, but not anymore, of course. And, this right now is like a full-time, almost, I'm doing these live streams, but it's been great to connect with other women, entrepreneurs, creative stylists. It's just so fascinating. And, we don't normally do this when we're on the go busy. So it's really nice to get an opportunity to meet more people out there. So I was gonna say, I was admiring your chair that you're sitting on right now. It's so cool.
Hey.
Is that a vintage thrift?
Yeah, it's a thrifted peacock chair. I got it for like 40 or 60 bucks from a thrift store back when I lived in San Diego with my parents after college. I did the whole move back home after college thing, and I picked up on some furniture pieces because I would frequent my thrift store with my mom. We'd go a lot, and I bought some things to move up here with. So I have this really cool chair. I also have this neat coffee table. I don't know. My cat's on
Show
it.
us.
So it's got this like, it's a wooden Western style.
Oh, fun.
But it's got this like Free People, like Indian mirrored kind of fabric into it.
Oh, wow.
So it kind of goes with my whole vibe. So you can see my tripod set up.
Very cozy. I love it. There's your kitty.
But I need your opinion. I really hate this wall color. See how it's brown?
Okay.
And the landlord said I can't paint, but I might go in the basement and find some like white paint, something that's like the same as the baseboard. And paint my wall, or do I get removable wallpaper and I was
thinking wallpaper.
Wallpaper? Okay.
Yeah, you might be able to find like a tone on tone textured kind of thing. Maybe in a sunny like not like your almost like your brand color, like your sunny yellow, but like maybe like a pale cream with some yellow or tone on tone. You could and you could maybe just do the one wall, and that might brighten things up.
I just would do this one statement wall like with a whole removable sticker wallpaper just to kind of mix it up.
Well, my mom just joined and she's an interior designer. What does she have to say? I don't know if she saw it though, but yeah, we're talking about decorating your place.
Yeah, since we're inside a lot, I mean, I'm sure a lot of us are doing like home decor projects.
Oh yeah, we're just like I'm like looking at my place and like planning it out. Like, what do I want to do? How do I want to, change my atmosphere a little bit and spruce things up? Yeah.
Deep cleaning. And then Sunday, I did some gardening and I repotted some house plants and I split my monstera into 3 because it was giant. So I have one in the kitchen now, one next to me here in the corner. This is my fiddly fig tree, but this guy in the corner is kind of drooping off the side. I need actually a bigger pot. And then I put a clipping of one in my bathroom, and it's in just a vase jar. So I can buy another pot and put it in there. But anyways, I love plants. I'm that Portland plant mom that like loves.
That's so cool. I definitely don't have a green thumb, so that's somewhere that I really need to work on. Especially now, like it's become more apparent that it's especially if we live in our climates where we live, where we can actually grow our own foods or greens. We don't always have to rush out to the store and buy like veggies and greens and stuff. So it might be something that I need to start working on and improving in my garden.
Yeah, I have a bed in the backyard too that I need to de-weed, but my allergies have been really bad, so I'm gonna wait until the pollen count's lower to like work in the backyard because I'm gonna like get all stuffed up and die. Ugh. Yeah,
the allergies were quite bad this year. My husband gets those. So, my mom is saying add some colorful pillows, but I think you already have colorful pillows.
I can show. Yeah, I've got a ton.
Yeah, she's gonna show it again. She wants to know what to do with the wall.
So I have like the kiln printed pillows on all the couches with my red couch, but it's this brown ugly wall that's like so drab and boring and sad. I don't know.
Yeah, so you're not able to paint it according to your landlord, so she's thinking maybe like a feature wall with peelable removable wallpaper.
Yeah,
I think that's a great idea actually.
So, and I like jewel tones, so I've got like purples and blues and reds, so I was thinking maybe like white or something with like a metallic sheen, or like a dark navy or black with all these colors with a print in it. Definitely some kind of print.
Yeah, I think maybe like a tone-on-tone print with some texture might be fun. Okay. And you can get like a light cream color, and then their furniture is going to pop.
And then I also have one in my bedroom. I just changed my bed.
I love this. We're getting a tour of your place. Oh, okay. So, there's another wall, brown wall.
Yeah, I've got.
I like your plant hanging. My mom thinks you should get golden.
Yeah, in the
golden
bedroom.
Metallic. In the bedroom or the main room?
Probably the main room. I like the idea of doing like a periwinkle sky blue in here with the white.
Oh, I love periwinkle. It's very calming.
Yeah, this is the bedroom, and then the rest of it's like white and beige. Little home tour. But yeah.
Thank you for the home tour. This is awesome.
And it's funny, my apartment building was built in the 50s, so it's colored different colors in every room. So now my kitchen's yellow, and then
Okay.
I love my kitchen. And
it's
then
very on brand.
Yep, and then the bathroom is green. See if I can flip this around. Ugh. So I've got green kind of tile plant in the bathroom, but yeah, it's just like sage green. So this is the other part of the Monstera that I like clipped and I just put in this vase jar, but I need to pot it because the roots are in there. So that's a project for another day.
So how do you separate your plants like that? How do you you said you did it 3. Maybe I should just Google it.
I just took it out in the backyard and I shook it out of its pot and got rid of as much soil as I could. And I just took some scissors and like cut it halfway in the middle.
You and your scissor happy.
I can't help it. Yeah.
Okay, so, but I was told you have to kind of be careful of all the roots and like not to damage them as you separate them. And
yeah, certain plants are more sensitive or more hardy than others. The Monstera plant are very like hardy, can take a beating kind of plant, and they grow crazy in my apartment. So I just went at it.
You just hacked them up. That's awesome. Well, at least now you can like have them in every room. Have like a little piece of green. And do you find like you when you're surrounded in plants, don't you? I mean, obviously that it purifies the air. You find you can breathe better, and it just kind of brings your, brings your energy down and grounds you a little bit.
It's a mood booster for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Thank goodness my husband waters all my plants because otherwise they would die. I'm terrible. Terrible.
I have like a weekly schedule where it's like every Monday or Sunday I go around and water them. I test the soil with my finger. If it's summer and they're extra dry, I'll water them twice a week. But in the winter, I'll skip every other week if it doesn't need as much water. You kind of gauge it season to season. But since it's spring right now, a lot of people, it's really good to repot and just pot plants right now and water them. And like when things start to grow and get crazy growth, clip those clippings, put them in a jar of water, start propagating. And I have propagations from like last spring and summer that I just potted on Sunday for this year.
Oh, wow.
So you can make more plants out of a plant you already have. I did that with a snake plant, my Monstera. I have like the ivy vine plants everywhere. So yeah.
That's really cool. Like I would be interested in reading a blog post on how you recycle your plants. That's really interesting.
I do have a plant tips and tricks blog post on my site in the home tab section. But I should probably make another one on how to like propagate, but
okay, so Anna is on. Anna's on. Hi, Anna. She says, "Come help me with my sad plants."
Sad plants. Maybe
we all have our sad plants. I mean, I have a nice. It's kind of like a tropical. I don't even know what it is. There's a tropical plant behind me. It's usually in my front room and right in front of the window. But I figured I needed a little backdrop, so I put it in this room. But it gets sad when it stays too long in here.
Probably because the light needs more of the diffuse frontal light from the sun and everything.
Definitely. So does anybody have any questions out there? Anna was saying my mom was saying the taupe colors look great in the evening. Yeah, if when the sun goes down.
Like in the bedroom or the living room?
I think she's just saying in general the taupe looks gray when it's not sunny. So that maybe that's not a good thing. I don't know. So yeah, so she was saying go with the golden colors. I can't even keep a spider plant alive. Windy Thrifter. My air plant died. And you don't even have to water it. Like that just goes to show. Well, I sprayed. I mean, I misted it.
Honestly, I kill air plants too. I just can't. Certain plants just aren't meant to live and die for a long time, I guess. You
can appreciate them while they last.
Yeah. I
guess it's like a flower. Depressing gray. Oh, my mom says it's okay, Mom. Don't be a Debbie Downer here. Depressing gray.
So definitely like a wallpaper with like a metallic sheen and maybe some of those jewel tone colors is what I was thinking. Something like that for the living room. If you are all ready, can you take us through what you're wearing?
Oh, okay. Well, you go ahead first. We did that before, but Anna's here, so she'd like to see.
Okay. Let me flip. I've got this giant mirror in my living room, and I use it specifically for outfits.
That's awesome. It's like a 3-way mirror.
So I'm wearing like a reversible vest. It's vintage. It's got this cool patchwork. And then I've got a striped vintage shirt. I just tied at the waist. And these are 70s stretchy pants,
So fun.
polyester, comfy bell-bottom pants, and then some vegan leather boots from Free People. And I've got different jewelry touches from a local jewelry designer. Whoa, you can't see. Anyways,
Yeah, it's hard to show jewelry.
Oh, look how cute. Thor likes to look out the window and perch in the street. Thor, are you having fun? He likes to spy on the neighbors. Anyways.
Cute. Okay, well, I'll go through my outfit. So Anna liked my pin. And
it's a nice touch.
I wasn't sure if I was going to pop it on, but then I decided, hey, why not? I'll load up on the accessories. So this is a little heart pin. And I've got my gold. I got 2 necklaces, one with pearls and just like a short neck, I guess it's, yeah. And then I've got my earrings that has little eyes on there.
Cute.
Yeah, so that's kind of part of my branding, I guess, too. And then this dress I got years ago at H&M. It's a one piece, but it looks like I'm tucked in something to a skirt. And a little bow here. And my
a waist belt,
my oversized blazer.
Cute.
I'll show you my shoes. I've worn these before. These are these thrifted snakeskin slides. They're really nice and light cork around the wedge. And those are all, everything's thrifted except for this dress. This was a gift. And these I got at a department store because I had to get them. I love the little, it's more settled.
Love it. Yeah. Nice to see those kind of details. I love jewelry.
Yeah, I do love accessories. Okay, oh my God, I have been on the hunt for red pants like that. So cute. So those are obviously thrift or vintage.
They're vintage. I got them at a local vintage shop here in Portland, Oregon called Shipwreck Vintage. And the waist is actually blown out. So I sent them to my mom who sews, and she put this giant elastic waistband in. So they like hit right at my actual waist.
Perfect. You gotta love the moms that sew. Shout out. My mom sews too. She helps me with some tailoring as well. So shout out to the moms.
I actually took sewing classes in high school because my mom was too busy to teach me. So I have a sewing machine in the stool that I have next to my peacock chair, I'll flip it around. I found this at the Goodwill bins. It's an actual sewing bench.
Oh, cool.
And I want to paint it white and then maybe put like this fur fabric on it and upholster it. But it's really cool. It's got this little compartment, and then my sewing machine fits in there. So I'm going to try to sew some stuff maybe this next week. So
they don't make them like they used to. I love that. It's just so specific for your sewing machine to store it, and then you can utilize it as a bench or a footstool. I love it.
I just think the fabric's a little too dated for me, and it's got some rips in it, so I want to paint it and like kind of reupholster it.
Yeah, definitely. That's a project. You can bring us along on your journey with that project.
Yeah, definitely. I've been trying
the DIY. Yeah, redoing the reupholstering. Well, I guess if there's any questions for us, I mean, we got the tour, we got some advice on your wall color and and all the above, plants, and of course all the hair care. So if anybody has any questions for Miss Honey Lavender, I just call you Miss Honey Lavender.
It's okay. That's how I'm known a lot of time on here. It's okay. It's more.
Totally. All right, so let me see if there's any more questions. Yeah, my mom was saying, yeah, this is like a choker chain. It's almost a choker. Choker would be up here, but it hangs like just by the clavicle. Yeah.
Well, I have something I can touch on is that I'm going to have a flash jewelry sale this Saturday of
great
jewelry pieces that I've redone. And I was thinking about doing like a video on how to make your own jewelry and what basic tools you'll need if people would be interested in that. Because I used to make and sell refurbished or redone jewelry back in college at some boutiques and stuff I had on consignment. So, cool. people want to know how to make basic like earrings or necklaces and rings and bracelets with like clasps and jump rings, I could do like a video on that if people want to see.
Great. I love that.
Or,
I mean, now that we have a lot of free time, people are looking maybe for a new craft or a new passion and try different things out. Like you might, houseplants or walls or jewelry or all the above.
All the things.
All the things. Like, I mean, let's not put pressure on ourselves to do everything, but I mean, it's nice to be able to like make your own customized jewelry, or at least, it's interesting to watch someone else's approach too. So we'll definitely look out for that.
Yeah, so I'll be selling my jewelry pieces on Saturday, but I also think I'll make like a video on how to make basic jewelry out of broken pieces that you already have or something like that.
So how many pieces are you selling?
I have a little box I can kind of show you. Let me go.
Give us a little preview.
I took a photo shoot of them like last week, so I'm still editing some photos.
Yeah.
Here it is. I was going to handwrite thank you cards to those that purchase items and mail it to everybody. And I'm not sick with the coronavirus or anything that I know of. I just have allergies. So if they want to Lysol or wipe it down, they can.
It comes with its own little Lysol.
So I've got
wipe.
these like little baggies that have all the different jewelry pieces.
Oh, wow.
So there was going to be about 20 items. So for example, this is like a costume jewelry chain that I made and like a little charm. Actually,
that's cute.
It goes with what I'm wearing.
Absolutely.
So this little charm.
That's so pretty. You're selling that? Wow.
Yeah. And then these earrings that I've made, I'll just start popping out stuff. They're little brass pendants and they dangle and they're kind of long. I cleaned all these and shined them up. So this is real brass. Nice. And they're just like fun little hooks. So they have like more of like a tribal vibe.
Yes.
And
the shape looks a little more tribal.
I don't know, there's, so all this is stuff that I've already owned that I've redone, or it's broken pieces that I've remade into something else. This is like a gypsy 3-tiered necklace. Hold on, so the clasp is here. It's meant to be kind of like a layered look.
Pretty.
Like the gypsy style.
Yeah.
And so the clasp, like, it spins. So, yeah. So
cool.
That's
I just noticed your ring, that big piece of metal. That's really cool.
Yeah, freaking middle fingers. Does anybody else have weird deformities like that? Like my two toes, I have webbed feet too.
Oh!
Like my index and my middle toe kind of have like some skin here. But yeah, my middle fingers like turn inward. So weird. But anyway.
No, I was admiring your rings. Not the fingers. I didn't notice the fingers.
I guess it's like we're our harshest critics on ourselves, so that's the stuff that we see.
Yeah, totally.
So I've got this little.
Oh, look at that! I love that.
It's really long, so if you put it on, it would dangle like on a long gypsy dress or like a kimono.
It's beautiful.
And this is more of like brass, and it's definitely not. I think these beads are real, so I mix real with like fake costume jewelry pieces to make it just very eclectic.
You're a woman of many talents.
I get it from my mama. She's a hairdresser, but originally went to like FITM for fashion design and went to fashion school when she was in her 20s, and then dropped out and decided to do beauty school. So, and she draws and she sews and she does everything with her hands. So I took up, so I made these. These are cool little tassel earrings. They're like kind of like 80s chain with like these tassels are handmade.
Very pretty.
So, they're very
like beautiful. I love how all of this stuff is very versatile. It's like it's more neutral. Yeah. So you could do anything with them really. So it's not for a specific occasion.
This is a choker, but this clasp part used to be a part of a bracelet.
Oh wow. So
you can see in the middle. This one's already spoken for. I have someone interested in this that wants to buy it. So it kind of fits around the neck, so you can wear it. The clasp is in the front, or you can have the chains.
Very cool.
So this is like an example of like all costume jewelry, but I redid it, and this bracelet's definitely from the 50s or 60s, and then these chains that I had, so it fits really tight.
That's a fabulous idea. My mom's loving it.
I have more. I'll keep showing everyone. And then these earrings, they're just little like simple doodads. but it's a brass ball with some brass chain, and at least all the hooks and stuff I use are, oh yep, see, Tonally, she's like, yep, that's mine. She wants this
She's
one.
like, don't you give it away to anybody.
Don't worry. And then these little earrings are just simple, but they would like even go with my outfit because it's got the colors that I'm wearing.
Absolutely. And I love the one you're wearing right now too on your neck. That's so cool. Yeah.
This one I didn't make. I used to work at a wholesale home furnishing and jewelry company in Sausalito. And one of the jewelry designers that came in and made the prototypes, when she showed this, I was like, I need that. Can I have the sample? So
that is so awesome. This is quartz crystal, right?
Yeah, this is like brass, and then they like, look how they like made it so that it clasps the crystal, and then to take it on and off, it just has like a little hook.
Oh, I love it. So I actually noticed it in your, I noticed it in another video that you did recently, or it was a photo that, yeah. And I love the necklace that you also custom made as well. But I did notice that one you were wearing recently. Yeah.
I love this piece. It's great with collared shirts because it fits perfectly around my neck.
Yeah.
So I wear this a lot with that kind of stuff. And I'm a fan of like a layered eclectic look. Like my mom always taught me like what's the Chanel rule? The last thing you put on, take it off, because like less is more. I try to keep that in my mind, but sometimes more is more and it's more fun. So sometimes I'll like wear like a ton of necklaces and have crazy earrings and have full rings.
Yeah, I think it depends on your mood, right? I've heard that expression, always take one thing off before you leave. But then did you watch the Iris Apfel documentary?
I need to. Is that on Netflix?
I think I watched it on Netflix, but look it up and find out where you can stream it. Iris Apfel, and she was all about accessories. And, you know, it really inspires you to go all out and like, express yourself through your accessories. Really fun. Yeah, I love that.
I feel like that's a whole video or like a concept right there, is accessorizing with the right items with each outfit. Because that could be something that people, when they thrift or they're trying to put an outfit together, that actually may struggle the most.
Yeah, I'm looking for ideas for my own IGTV, so maybe I might steal that one.
Okay. Maybe I'll piggyback off of it and do my version, or do like a different style, like whether it's like Western style or like office style. I don't know. Yeah,
I mean, just one accessory can change the whole vibe of the outfit. Absolutely. Yeah.
I'm a big hat wearer too, so if I would have gone outside and worn like a newsboy cap or like a beanie, oh my gosh, a beanie with this outfit would be so urban and funky. You know,
beanie would be very hipster, urban, funky.
Your outfit with a beret would be amazing. Like
my outfit with a beret?
Do you have a beret?
I do. It's somewhere around here, but I have to find it. I really would like a light color beret. I have a black one, and I'm such a person who I tend to buy neutrals, and then I kind of like regret it because I think I needed a different color, like pink or cream color. Yeah.
Well, next time you're thrifting, just go for the wild, crazy hats and buy a couple.
Absolutely. Yeah, and hats are not a big investment piece when you are thrifting. I mean, unless you're in a vintage shop and it's curated, but usually you could find great deals on hats. How that's a good question probably for Amazon, Anna. How to clean a hat, like the inside of a hat, so that when you're thrifting it, you know, it's where, you know, someone else is wearing it on their head, so it's a personal thing, right?
Yeah. A good idea. I mean, I buy vintage hats, but I don't know if I've bought as much thrifted hats.
Right.
Hit or miss.
Yeah. Do you think vintage shops deodorize and clean their clothing probably more often than a thrift shop would? Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah.
I would hope so, but I believe they do. And did you know that a steamer actually kills a lot of the bacteria in like clothing and stuff? So I'll steam a lot of my stuff that I'm afraid to wash, that it's like vintage, and I'll use my steamer and just go at it like crazy.
Yeah, no, that's a great tip. That's a great tip. It's better for your clothing anyway than throwing it in the washing machine, because you don't know how the fabric's going to perform in the washing machine if it's secondhand. So you're better off steaming it, and you're deodorizing, and you're taking out any of the bacteria if there is any in there. So yeah, that's a great tip. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Well, it's 12:30. We've been chatting quite a bit.
I think it's been almost an hour or 45 minutes or something. I lost track.
40 minutes. So we got a little extra time with Miss Honey Lavender Jordan. So you've got so many great tips. You're so creative. I love all your your custom jewelry, and your people should watch out for your sale coming this weekend, right?
Okay.
Great. So you're going to be posting that on Instagram and
Yes.
great. Awesome.
Just get a flash sale. I'll do it all on stories. Maybe I'll do an Instagram post with a couple items, and then I'll repost stuff that gets sold. I've never done an Instagram sale, and I'm going to either take Venmo or PayPal, and I'm going to individually mail out each item with a thank you card, and it's going to be packaged nicely. So I'm going to try it out.
Okay, well, good luck with your sale. I hope I hope a lot of people get to enjoy your stuff. I definitely would love to purchase a piece, but I'm not sure. I guess they're still delivering it from US to Canada. That's, with COVID right now, like there's restrictions maybe on shipping, but.
Okay, so you're saying it might have to be like US only. I didn't even think about that. That's a good point.
Yeah, I guess maybe we should look into that because I'm not too sure, but it might affect it, but we'll see. We'll look into it. So I will touch base with you and get all the information about your products that you mentioned. Cool. And I'll do a little post about that, just to reminding people. You had such great tips.
Anytime.
Yeah.
Got lots of ideas and tips and tricks up my sleeve for all kinds of things. So
it's great. Well, people should definitely find you on your blog, Miss Honey Lavender. And well, stay safe. Good luck.
You
with
too.
Your sale this weekend. And
Thank you.
We'll talk to you very soon.
Yes, we'll touch base and maybe we'll connect again.
Absolutely.
Or something.
Yeah, we should definitely do this again. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll talk soon.
Thanks so much.
Bye. Thanks for coming on.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
Anytime. All right. All right. So how's everyone doing out there today? If you're looking for any style one-on-one advice, ask me any questions. I'm going to stay on for just a couple more minutes. If you need any, I'm also doing 15-minute consultations for wardrobe rehab, revamping your style as well. So get in touch with me, send me a DM. And if you're looking for any answers to questions right now, I can spend another couple minutes and I can help you out. If you wanted to go live with me, you can come live with me right now just for the next few minutes and we can have a little chat. If not, I'll just read you the power thought of the day that Mirella chose, which is really lovely. She chose the number 8. So this is from my power thoughts from Louise L. Hay, 365 Daily Affirmations. She chose number 8. So it is, I allow my income to constantly expand and I always live in comfort and joy. So that's a nice message for today. Hello, whoever joined. Welcome. We just had a wonderful chat with Mirella from Amsterdam. We also spoke with Charlotte about plus size and mid-size clothing, and Honey Lavender and Jordan from Honey Lavender and I just had a great chat all about her blog, her custom jewelry sale, and of course she gave us some tips on what we should do for our hair and treatments. So it's really nice to connect to other entrepreneurs, stylists, creatives out there. Take care, everybody. My name is Karina. I'm signing off. And if you have any questions about style, or if you'd like to book a 15-minute free consultation, please contact me, send me a direct message, and I'd love to hear from you and find out how I can support you and your wardrobe, your closet, and styling. So we'll see you again soon. Bye.